No men today with What Happened on My Universe Mode. It's a PPV special! Part 1, as we let the fireworks fire for Evolution. That's right, WWE may not have had one recently, but we're going to do it. The all-women's pay-per-view Evolution live from San Antonio, Texas. And we open with a big match. It's for the vacant Raw Women's Championship. It's a four-way match. Alicia Fox. We've also got Nikki Bella, Paige, the former champion, and a mystery opponent. Who is it? Oh my god, could it be? It is! It's the 9th wonder of the world, Shayna! She is the 4th participant in the match. This is going to be a big one. Oh my, let's get this one started. And Shayna's first match in this universe mode didn't start as planned, as she got attacked by Nikki Bella. But she soon reversed with an arm wringer as Paige and Alicia Fox went to the outside. They battled it out while Shayna hit an inverted atomic drop and a flapjack on Nikki Bella. Shayna then headed to the outside. Now the trouble with four-ways is you miss stuff, so we see Shayna hitting a Hurricane Runner on Paige there, but then we find her on the floor as Paige smashes Alicia Fox's head into the ground. Shayna quickly got the advantage back on Nikki Bella, smashed her head into the ring, and Paige hit a cool sidewalk slam on Alicia Fox on the outside. Shayna and Nikki Bella were trading moves in the ring. Bella hit her with a big kick to the head, but Shayna reversed and smashed her with a spear. At the same time, Paige was hitting plenty of moves on Alicia Fox on the outside until Alicia Fox grabbed her, threw her in the ring, hit her with a big clothesline, and Shayna chucked Nikki Bella to the outside, in which case Shayna grabbed Alicia Fox and hit her with an inverted atomic drop. Paige interrupted Nikki Bella and Shayna's continuing battle to hit a couple of moves, but those moves were stopped by Shayna, who reversed Paige's assault and smashed her with a huge power slam. Shayna then reversed Alicia Fox's attack and gave her a pedigree, a callback to her former lover. Fox would then eat another finisher with Nikki's Bella Buster. She also got hit with a neck breaker and a kick to the back as Paige hit Shayna with a Northern Light suplex, and those two headed outside. Back inside, Nikki Bella hit Alicia Fox with a huge knee to the face. Paige got reversed by Shayna. Shayna hit her with a power slam, broke up Nikki Bella's pin. Shayna threw Bella away with a side suplex and took the pinfall for herself. 1, 2, 3, and Shayna is the new Raw Women's Champion. Whew. Get my breath back now as we move on to a singles match as Billie Kay of the Iconics, accompanied by her tag team partner Peyton Royce, was taking on Nia Jax in a continuation of Royce's feud with Jax. Billie Kay was able to get the opening offense in on this match, making Nia Jax eat defeat, but that was about it. She reversed the next move, gave her a couple of knees and a big knee lift, a clothesline, a diving shoulder tackle off the second rope. She tossed Billie Kay across the ring and slammed her into her knee. And after that, a spine buster from Nia Jax and a bonsai drop. Jax continued with her domination, nailing Billie Kay with a Luthez press and then slamming the back of her head into the mat several times. But Kay had her wits about her. She rolled to the outside, hit a running knee on Nia Jax and a knee drop before getting back in the ring. A clothesline. She raked the face of Nia Jax and gave her a huge forearm. Once again, Kay made Jax eat defeat. She dropped her with a fist drop and then ran into the corner with her forearm before diving on her crossbody style off the second rope. She went for a kick, but Nia Jax caught it, kicked that kick away, smashed her with a spine buster and dove on her with a rolling senton. After a painful looking headbutt, Nia Jax hit a sidewalk slam on Billie Kay but was less successful when she went for the splash off the top rope. Billie Kay instead reversed the next move, gave Nia Jax's side a kick in and then nailed a huge DDT. She went for the pin and shockingly Nia Jax did not kick out. Instead, Billie Kay was your winner and Nia Jax's momentum is not looking good going into NXT TakeOver Mania. On to our next contest, and it's a battle of managers as the ravishing Russian Lana goes one-on-one with Maria Kanellis, and Kanellis got the opening shots in, ramming Lana's head into the mat and then hitting her with a back elbow. A jawbreaker followed by a lovely head scissor takedown. After ramming Lana's head into the mat once more, Maria Kanellis got fought back by Lana. She gave her a fist to the face, a hip toss, and then a lovely little suplex before kicking her in the head and dropping an elbow into the back of that head. Lana tried the big kick to the head once more, but this time Maria caught it and swept Lana's leg out from under her. She rammed Lana's head into the mat several times before hitting her with a gutbuster and then shoving her foot in her face and keeping it there for a little bit while doing a handstand. Interesting move. Kanellis then went old school by running into Lana with a Bronco Buster. She gave her a running clothesline and a standing bulldog before Lana was able to stop that momentum by locking in a sleeper hold. She held on to it for a while, but Maria was able to break out of it eventually. However, she was not able to stop Lana's advantage. Instead, Lana continued hitting a big forearm and then choking out Maria on the bottom rope with a slingshot. After a sit-out spinebuster, Lana went for some sort of finisher, but it wasn't to be as Lana's foot got caught by Maria. She swept her once again, hit her with a running crossbody and a bulldog before kicking her in the gut and stealing another one of X-Pac's moves, the X Factor. She went for the pin and Lana was out for the count. Maria Kanellis was your winner, and Lana seemed a little distraught after the match. She walked away looking a bit depressed. We're halfway through part 1 of Evolution, and the next match was the second of 3 title matches on the show. It was Shayna Baszler. She's fed up of taking on legends, and instead she's challenging NXT Women's Champion Ruby Riott for the gold. In charge to start with was Shayna Baszler. She lifted up Ruby Riott for a big vertical suplex and then hit the arm. She went onto it, worked on it, stomped on it, but Ruby Riott, before she could kick again, grabbed her, Irish whipped her, and hit a Deja Vu DDT on Shayna Baszler. She gave her a big knee to the face, but then got reversed by Baszler, who followed up by flipping her over and kneeing her in the face quite a few times. Baszler finished that sequence by kicking Riott in the head, but Ruby was still with it, and she grabbed Baszler once more, Irish whipped her into the corner and gave her lots of chops and punches. She then jumped on Baszler and locked in a guillotine, which she held on to for a little bit, but Baszler was able to wriggle out of it. She pushed right away, but Riott wasn't done. She jumped on Baszler's shoulders and hit a Hurricane Rana and a couple of drop kicks. Riott rammed Shayna Baszler's head into the turnbuckle, and when she was down in the corner, she gave her a running knee, but her next offense attempt was caught by Baszler, who hit a dragon screw and then gave her a huge big kick punch combo. A side suplex followed after that, followed by a lovely sequence of gut wrench suplexes. Then she lifted up Ruby Riott into another suplex, Irish whipped her for a spear, and then a gut wrench suplex off the second rope. Shayna Baszler had one move left in her arsenal. It was the Kirifuda driver, and once she hit that, she locked in the Kirifuda clutch, and as much as Ruby Riott tried to fight out of it, she had to tap, and at the first attempt, Shayna Baszler had won the NXT Women's Championship. Before the part 1 main event of Evolution, we had a quick tag team match to be had as Alexa Bliss was teaming with Nikki Cross to take on the WWE Hall of Fame team of Trish Stratus and Lita. The match began with Trish Stratus and Alexa Bliss, and Trish Stratus was the first one to get some moves with a quick snap suplex and a neck breaker, but after that Alexa Bliss was able to grab her halfway through the move and stop her with her backbreaker, which she held on for a little bit to add a little extra stank to it. Bliss Irish whipped Trish into a running knee and then put her down with a sleeper slam. After a knee to the back, she gave a choke toss to Trish, but Trish Stratus was able to reverse after that, hitting a jawbreaker and a big drop kick. She Irish whipped Bliss into a Lou Thesz press, and she gave her a couple of punches to the face for good measure. After tagging in Lita, we got a bit of double teamness and a snap suplex from Lita. Lita hit a cool elbow drop on Bliss, who then reversed and replied with a running clothesline. She threw her over the top rope onto the apron, but she was then pulled off the apron by Nikki Cross, who hit a dirty German suplex on the floor. Alexa Bliss hit a couple of running axe handles and put Lita back in the ring. However, Lita rolled out of Alexa Bliss's next move and hit her with a drop toe hold, followed by a twist of fate and then a really glitchy moonsault off the top rope. She tagged into Trish Stratus for some more double teamness, who put down Alexa Bliss with a spinebuster, and when she got back up, a huge chick kick to the back of her head. She got rid of Nikki Cross and went for the pin, and Trish Stratus and Lita were your winners in this match. As we move on to the main event of part 1, it's a Falls Count Anywhere match as the man Becky Lynch once again challenges Ronda Rousey for the Smackdown Women's Championship. The match began with Becky Lynch wanting to make an impression, hitting the same arm trap suplex twice, hitting a European uppercut, and then once again hitting that suplex again, but Ronda Rousey was fed up of that suplex, reversed it and then hit a judo throw on the man. She dropped her on the top rope with a stun gun and then chucked her to the outside with a big punch. On the outside, Ronda Rousey continued the assault with knees to the gut and then a huge kick to the back of Becky's head. She Irish whipped her across the floor and then dragged her down, giving her punches to the head. But after that, Becky Lynch ducked a punch and gave one of her own for hitting a float over DDT on the concrete floor. Lynch threw Ronda Rousey into the steel steps and then grabbed some space so she could hit a capture suplex on the concrete floor. Once Ronda Rousey was back up though, she was able to grab Becky Lynch and throw her in the ring. She went for a kick, but Lynch rolled out of the way and instead hit a drop kick to Ronda Rousey and the Bexploder suplex. Lynch put Rousey into the corner, gave her a chop, put her on the top rope and then kneed her off it. Ronda Rousey though then reversed Becky's next move, hit a Garage suplex and then her big comeback move, which was a couple of clotheslines followed by a jumping clothesline. After that, she hit a huge knee drop off the top rope and threw Becky Lynch over the top rope to the outside, and on the floor she was then able to drive her down with a Finlay roll, and she went for the pin, and I wasn't able to get the kick out for Becky Lynch, so it appears Ronda Rousey was able to retain the SmackDown Women's title, and Becky Lynch just can't get the job done against the baddest woman on the planet. And that's it for another edition of What Happened on My Universe Mode. Like and subscribe. Part 2 next. It's a Royal Rumble.